Hey everybody, what's going on? I just wanted to show you guys the number one email service provider or autoresponder that I'm using called Market Hero by Alex Becker. I won't go super deep into it today. I literally just want to get more into the habit of documenting more. I've been kind of lazy when it comes to making a lot of content, but I want to be like a lot more on top of it, and I wanted to show you guys just why it's so amazing. So let me see if you guys can see this in real time. This is just one funnel that you can one example funnel um, that shows the crazy capabilities of this program. So basically, when you compare it to MailChimp or ClickFunnels, you'll notice that you gotta kind of like manually do it. You gotta assign which lists each action is gonna go to, and it's a little bit complicated sometimes to do more of the complex sequences, and that's why I switched personally. That's one of the reasons why I switched. The second reason why I switched is you guys are gonna notice this section right here that says earnings per lead, right? This is zero because I haven't even run this yet, but it's definitely a pretty awesome funnel. When it comes to all the sequencing, you can see that if clicked, yes, no, etc. But here's one of the biggest differentiators of Market Hero. Let me see if I can show you guys. Look at that. So apply tags, remove tags, if conversion pixel hits, if link is clicked, if email is open, sort by tags. So basically it covers everything, every possible action so that you can really segment your list. For some of you guys that have been watching me and kind of familiar with what I do, I'm all about segmenting people based on their action, based on their interest. That way the message is extremely relevant and you can convert and generate sales at way cheaper cost, and the math needs to make sense basically, and doing this type of funnels are amazing. So just to clarify, this funnel is only for email, right? So this doesn't have to do it with ClickFunnels at all, and that's the power. That's kind of like the awesome combo that I do, because I do ClickFunnels for all my funnels and web pages, but I do Market Hero as my number one autoresponder that I can now map out these sequences. Now, here's another cool thing. Each of these blue boxes are emails. Those are customized individually. But one of the cool things is that it always hits the inbox. Like I literally tried like putting like flag words like get rich quick and numbers in the headlines, even like Viagra and like porn, sex, like just crazy keywords, so I can see if it actually hits the inbox, because that's one of the biggest problems that I was having. I set up it through ClickFunnels, and I was using SendGrid, and even though it does an okay job, it does not even touch Market Hero when it comes to the delivery rate. It's literally like 10 out of 10. I yet have one to not hit the inbox, and I've tried with every single email. So, you know, that in itself is amazing, and if you're not using it, you're definitely missing out. It is a little bit pricey. It's at $99 a month, but one of the reasons why I'm kind of recommending it too is because as I showed you the earnings per lead, this software right here lets you let me show you. Actually, I might leave that for next time, to be honest, but it basically lets you calculate the lifetime value of any funnel or of any lead specifically, because once like for you guys that are a little more seasoned with all the funnel and sequences and digital marketing, you'll know that when you can figure out exactly what your cost per acquisition is, it's really easy to scale, right? Because then that for every $10 you make 20 back or 30 back, and that's the lifetime value, and it's hard to calculate just using multiple different softwares. Like to have it all under one roof or as much as possible. But yeah, it's really awesome, and I'll show you quick here on the delay. It also gives you a ton of options when it comes to delaying it, and it's a lot easier because it's like horizontal, right? So You can wait at least a specific amount of days or hours or minutes, as you can see here. You can put it to run a specific time or between a certain time. So, instead of you thinking of listing and all that as a very like complicated, and what list goes where, and once it hits this list, how is it going to go to the other one? Is it going to take it out of my other one so I don't duplicate and keep emailing people that have taken different actions? Like, that stuff for me was driving me nuts. But with this one, it's really, really easy, because you literally start just mapping them out. And look, like, it's literally like you could just move these boxes around. You can connect things differently. If yes, if no's, if clicked, if does this, if doesn't do that. So for example, even just right here, it says that if they do click it, then the delay is, I believe, 2 days as well. Yep, 2 days before it sends the next email, which is this one right here. And I'll go more into it on like the email section and whatnot. But one of the cool things is that you can just see the stats right there, and it'll tell you how many got delayed. You can actually send test emails like super quick like this too. So it's really, really awesome. And especially if you're in e-commerce, man, like lately it just seems like I've been talking to a ton of e-commerce guys, and they're all missing out because they don't do the back end. They forget about emails, or they do like one or two reminders, like failing to realize that the riches and really like the meat of your business is in the back end, and the way that you start doing this automation. And look, like this funnel is huge. Right, and so that's kind of how I do it. It's like the third value email, the fourth value email, right? And so I'm always segmenting them in different lists, and I'm sending them new offers, but with value as well, so that then from there they can choose whatever fits better for them, within the same niche and the same things that I'm promoting. So anyways, guys, just wanted to quickly give you guys that. Check this out. Like, you can literally like see it from like a bird's eye view. You can see it's kind of like the same exact sequence. It just keeps repeating. And then the cool thing is that with the opt-in right here, you can literally put like your own opt-in inside here to start a sequence. So like you can see that I have a Clickfunnel here, and essentially I just link it directly to it. And when someone opts in, it triggers this whole sequence and it starts. But you can do some really, really fun stuff. So anyways, guys, I'll leave the link, my affiliate link over there, in this description, this video that I'll do. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you got any more questions. I really think it's an awesome tool, and that's why I'm kind of like recommending it. I'm starting to be an advocate of this program. But yeah, just let me know what kind of email marketing program do you use. I think the only other one that you can really get this complex is Infusionsoft. I tested it for a little while, but I didn't really dive into it too much. So yeah, I'm just excited about Market Hero, and I've been playing with it for the past few weeks that I got, and I'm migrating a lot of my leads from Clickfunnels and whatnot. It doesn't allow you, well, it allows you to do massive imports, but when it's like beyond 20,000, 50,000 and up, it puts a cap, and it wants to like verify and have to go through like a longer process. So I'm kind of like in the midst of that. But anyway, it's super, super cool. And yeah, you guys can check it out. Just go to Market Hero or click on my link, and yeah, let me know how it goes. I'll talk to you guys soon, and hopefully as well. Peace.